Hi, my name is Jess, and I am reviewing two books for you today. In this video. So, it is book 1 and book 2 of G. Bailey's The Dragon Crown series. So, I read these books back to back. It's actually not these two books are not. It's not a duet. It's actually a longer series that I have not finished. I think it's 4 books in all. But I've picked up book 1 and book 2. The first book is The Court of Dragons and Crowns, and then the second book is Court of Dragons and Vows. So I have read G. Bailey before, and I usually like her books. These two books and this series is an interesting build-up. However, it did remind me, the plot is not the same, but as it deals with dragons and other issues, it did remind me a bit of her Protected by Dragons series. I really liked that other series. This series, for book 1, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. The build-up is really good. I did like how this plot took this girl who thought she wasn't a certain way and then finds out she is a certain way later. Basically, she thought she was human, and on a certain, one night when her grandmother, because she lives with her grandmother, is away from the house, her boyfriend stops by, and she basically goes from boyfriend to ex-boyfriend, and later on that same day, he stops by again and pretty much refuses to be an ex-boyfriend. And then suddenly you have these 4 dragon shifter men, though she doesn't know what they are at the time, stopping by at her house to take her off on quote-unquote an adventure. And before they do bring her and drag her off, they kill her ex-boyfriend, who was basically probably going to be doing bad things to her. So they are sort of heroes, sort of not. But basically they are taking a bunch of women who have this type of blood in their system. And they're doing so because they, every so often, I don't know if it's every generation, I forget, but they trap the women who have the bloodline of a certain thing to actually become I'm saying this all wrong, but for the most part, they bring these women to their home, where they grew up, their land, and they are trying to find their queens, one for each of them. And this doesn't go the way that they expected because, of course, the main lead female that they take, who had her ex-boyfriend be killed, is the one that they all fall for. And they find out unique stories and tales about her, and this is not just about dragons and shifters and anything like that. It's also about gods and goddesses and them taking over the world and really messing things up. So I enjoyed the build-up for this book and this series. Like I said, 4 out of 5 stars for book 1. For book 2, it wasn't bad. I liked it. It was 3 out of 5 stars for sure. And I am intrigued to continue the series. The thing with book 2, though, is that you get more of the gods and goddesses in their whole setup. And my issue is that I didn't like how the main male characters who try to win over the main female, I don't like how they handle anything. They definitely don't communicate with each other well, and they're not on the same page. And for sure, there's so many things going on in the background and side plots that book 2 was difficult for me to enjoy. So I am waiting for book 3 and book 4. Well, book 3 is already out, I believe. I'm waiting at this time to have book 4 come out, and then I might pick up the series again and I'm not sure about rereading book 1 and book 2, but for sure to finish it off, because I do like the author, and this is the type of novels that intrigue me a lot. So yeah, that's my ratings and what I think. I believe I said 4 stars for book 1 and 3.5 stars for book 2. That sounds about right. I liked them. I would recommend this if you're a fan of the author like I am, and if you are into unique academy-ish paranormal fantasy type of reads. Like I said, it reminded me of another series of hers, but the plot line is completely different, and I liked the characters, except for maybe 1 or 2. So, anywho, definitely pick it up, and if you've read it, let me know your thoughts. I really love to hear other readers that enjoy the same books that I do, or at least, even if I don't enjoy them, love to hear your take on it instead. So let me know in the comments what you think. Recommend any books that way that you think I should have, or put an emoji down there just to let me know you're here. Like or dislike this video as you see fit. Again, if you dislike it, that's okay. The interaction is good. So thank you. Also, please subscribe, because you never know what in the world will happen on this channel next. Take care.